Sexiest radio on radio.
Playboy radio.
Very sexy.
That's what I want. That's what I like.
You're a lunatic, and I love it. Woo! If guys had tits, you'd be squeezing them all day, too.
Fantastic, Andrea.
Oh, yeah.
Just keeping it together over here, guys.
Kevin!
Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
I'm feeling good.
You're a champion. Yeah.
On your mark. Get set.
It's just radio. No one can see you.
It's the Playboy Morning Show.
I'm excited because there's a beautiful woman. I mean, there's always beautiful women here, clearly. One of them's here every day, 2 feet away from me.
Oh.
But I was walking around back there, and in addition to all the girls that are here for the Wheel of Blazing and the Playboy sorority team, a really good-looking blonde woman, and I looked at her, and I said, I guarantee you this woman dates a celebrity. And, of course, she does date a celebrity. You can tell just by looking at her. But she's also got a song that she's here to help promote, and it's one of the greatest party anthems of all time that she has added a little sexy spin to. So there are certain party anthems that I think, even though they were released potentially 10, 20, 30 years ago, still ring true as a song that when you hear,
absolutely,
you know it's time to start drinking and having a good time. Perhaps no greater party anthem in the history of all of music than the Beastie Boys' Fight for Your Right to Party.
Yeah, something that gets your body moving, gets you just amped up. You can feel your heart rate rising. Absolutely.
The one thing that song or that video did not have originally, other than when there was a Playboy featured in it, was the sexiness. And that is why I'm very excited that Miss Quici,
yes, the lovely Cara
Quici decided to take a song that we all know and love and do it differently to add a little splash of sexy to it. She's here. We'll talk about it and also talk about the celebrity that she is currently dating. It's got to be a tough guy to pleasure sexually, and we'll explain why in a second.
Yeah, you've piqued my curiosity.
Let's take a quick peek at a video, and then we will bring in the beautiful Cara Quici.
All right. Oh, she is hot. All sorts of freaky and kinky. No, yeah. See, I'm already dancing in my chair, Kevin.
She's got some hot outfits in this thing,
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
A lot of latexy looking stuff. I'm not going to give away what celebrity she may or not be dating, but there may have been a cameo by him. Please bring in the lovely Cara Quici. Here she is.
Hello, gorgeous.
Whoa, hey,
Please have a seat, grab a mic, get comfy. So stunning, so early in the morning. You got it going on, girl.
I heard her voice. You know what? I noticed your voice before I noticed you even today. I was walking around, and you have to say something on the mic so people can hear that.
Hello.
See that? See that, Andrea? It's a fuck me voice. She does have it. You can't control that. Very flirty. Congrats on the song and the video.
Thank you.
To take on a song that is so loved by everyone.
Well-known party-starting anthem.
You're like almost putting yourself out there for criticism,
Yes.
right? Because people would love to say, "Oh, F you for doing the Beastie Boys." But it's very catchy. You do a good job, and you actually make it sound similar yet very different, which is always the things you want kind of in when you cover a song, right?
Thank you. Yes. Luckily, I haven't gotten bad feedback.
No, it's
but
great.
If anyone has any opinions, I'm open to it. That's why I do what I do. I put myself out there. But definitely, I love it. I love to perform it. It's gets me going.
Oh, you can tell you're having so much
it's
fun.
Exhausting,
now,
but
in this video, you're wearing all these kinky, different fetish type
latex
outfits. Was that your idea? Was it something you said, "Hey, I know I look good in red latex. Let's shoot it," or was it a stylist choice? It seems just really kinky. I like it.
There's a designer that I was working with in New York, Tableau Vivant.
Ooh.
I'm wearing that right now.
That's a tableau?
Yeah, well, just my underwear. Latex undies. Very hot.
Yeah, and she specializes in latex. So we were working together for a while. It's Brooklyn-based. And I really wanted her to collaborate with me on the video.
So hot.
Some of the pieces are custom.
Since you have custom latex pieces, you obviously got to keep them?
Yes.
Oh, that's so sexy.
I definitely have the Fifth Element one.
Yeah. The cut out. Yeah.
You
can be yourself for Halloween. That's so cool.
You mentioned that that you didn't get any, and you haven't gotten any real criticism about this.
Not
and I think,
yet,
And I think it
but
helps, obviously.
It's good
that
music.
being an attractive woman never hurts. I know sometimes, like, I'll be driving and I'll get cut off, and I'll be like, when I find that motherfucker, and then I'll pull up next to him and be a hot dick. I'll be like, hey, nice driving, good seeing you, like sharing the road. That happens, right? Now, in the video, of course, you can't help but see there's some Dennis Rodman in there.
Yes.
Now, let me figure this out, because you guys are dating in real life, right?
Well, he was kind enough to release my video. He threw the bash for me, and he's a good friend that he did that for me.
So he's not your boyfriend.
Well, I mean, we're friends. He released my music video, and he's really fun to hang out with.
Right.
Okay.
He's like a big partier, and
Yeah.
obviously the song's "Fight for Your Right to Party," so
It made sense to have him involved since
Yeah.
that's kind of what he represents.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you, hypothetically, if you guys were dating, the first time you would hypothetically have had sex, it's got to be a very intimidating moment, almost
He's
like
huge.
almost as intimidating as trying to cover the Beastie Boys, right? It's all hypothetical here. We're not saying anything factual.
I see what you mean, Kevin. Though.
Right? Wouldn't you see what I'm saying?
It's a big.
Yeah, I would imagine, right? I mean, this guy's like 9 feet tall.
he is. I mean, when I don't know if you noticed in the video when we're on the red carpet, his hand is like triple the size, like quadruple the size of my hand.
Yeah, you're a very little. I mean, you're a very
Yeah,
tiny
His
girl.
hand is like the size of this paddle, Kevin.
Oh my God, that's totally
It's
it.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
That's
what I'm
totally
saying.
right.
So it's so
Yeah.
funny because like if he were to grab like a boob, it would be just like it would dwarf. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me ask in general, because I would imagine you get hit on quite often.
Well, yeah, you're gorgeous.
Very fetching, right? So,
Thank you.
Do you have a type? Do you have a type of guy that you're into?
Not necessarily. I think it all has to do with chemistry and the connection. So when that's right, then it works.
How can you tell? Like, what would be a deal breaker immediately with a guy? Like, you see a guy, you're attracted to him, and then something he does, says something, or smells like something, and you go,
Kind of like cocky and too full of themselves. Or a lot of times guys, if they approach an attractive woman, the attractive woman's kind of used to having jerks approach her.
Yeah, for sure.
And so not that all guys are jerks, but a lot of times, obviously the girl's going to ignore the guy or just say, okay, not now. But the guys get too offended and they freak out. And they're like,
Oh,
well,
really?
fuck you. Oh,
That
sorry,
happens?
Can I say that?
You can say that,
They're like,
sure.
well, fuck you. And it's like, whoa. You have
don't
to
say whoa. You can't say whoa. Fuck you's fine, but don't
It's
say
like, okay, they get like really offended because they think it's like a put down, but really it's like that a girl doesn't really want that all the time, especially if they're just minding their own business, or especially on the street. Oh my gosh,
You
we
hate
do not want guys to whistle at us and say, hey baby, on a
No,
construction
you're
site.
going somewhere. I think people think just because you're out in public, you're asking for
I
it. It's
know.
like,
Well, if you're
not
walking through a construction site, you are asking for it. Let's be honest. I mean, it's a bunch of horny guys that are bored, waiting.
Well, I was living in New York, so you can't avoid you
Can't.
you can't
Tara,
avoid that.
Let's be honest, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is kind of nice to get that validation. Like even when you're looking down with a
No,
a
you're
hat
right. If
on
you're
and
having
some
a bad
sweats,
day,
and
I
someone
guess,
whistles,
yeah.
you're kind of like, oh, you think I'm pretty?
Yeah.
In a
Well, I look like
hat,
shit?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're-
okay.
if you're-
Kind of-
Yeah.
okay.
If you're a
No,
woman,
you're right. You're right.
if you're a woman
But
and you
not
can
all the
walk
time.
by a construction site
Not
without
all
getting
the
whistled
time.
at,
That's
you should
right.
probably change your look completely. Right? I mean, it's a pretty easy audience there.
Has anyone ever successfully picked up on you randomly? Like,
No.
It's never happened.
No.
So so then let me get to, are you saying you're single now? Because now that you're like a music star and you've had your videos been viewed 2 million times.
I'm just working really hard. I just got here from New York, so I'm just constantly working on stuff. It's like
so
nonstop.
are you going to be in LA permanently now? Or
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, get used to the cow. Catcalls.
Completely unrelated to the rumor that you may or may not be dating Dennis Rodman. Would you be our ambassador, perhaps, to South Korea?
I love South Korea. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That'll be interesting, Andrea.
I really do. Yeah.
I think
South
we
Korea's
already
great.
have
Oh
an
yeah,
ambassador.
Andrea's actually our ambassador to South Korea.
No.
Oh, it's not you?
No.
Oh, I thought it was you. Andrea loves Koreans.
Oh, you're talking about Playboy's ambassador.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Just making dumb jokes.
We get it.
Do you have another song that you're thinking about now that this one has been a success for you? That you
I'm actually writing and recording my EP right now.
so original.
Yes.
If you were to cover another song, is there something you think about?
Oh,
You're
I
like,
think Cyndi Lauper girls just want to have fun.
you'd want to do that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand. Sometimes people get all like huffy about,
Butthurt.
come up with your own stuff. And if there's a song that's popular and people
love.
like. Right. It's like if
That
I'm
you can make your own because what you did with the Fight for Your Right to Party is completely
Yes, it's
different.
a remake. That's
Yeah.
right. And I was writing before that, but this one was what I was really drawn to,
Yeah,
and
there's
I
no
really wanted to.
mistaking the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
have any of the living Beastie Boys reached out to you and said,
Oh, well, they're aware of it.
They are aware.
Because, yeah.
because their lawyers are in the process of writing up a lawsuit? Or?
Rick Rubin approved it personally.
Oh, good.
So Rick Rubin asked them if they approved of it because he wanted, to make sure they loved it too, obviously, before he approved it.
Tell
So
you
you
what,
have
you're-
the blessing of the Beastie
Yeah.
Boys. It's
You're much
great.
easier on the eyes than any of the Beastie Boys. I'll say that. That's very important, Andrew. That's half the
Thank
battle,
you.
I think.
Well,
I'd be
yeah.
more likely to enjoy music performed by a attractive person. Does that make me superficial?
No, that's pretty much accurate. That's why all celebrities are hot.
You would get, and Andrea had pointed out earlier that you get to keep all the hot outfits in the video, but in your own personal collection, do you like to dress up? Is that something you're into?
I definitely do. I think, the more and the more I get into, especially like, releasing my original music and really going on tour more and stuff like that, that I'm going to really get to experiment
Yeah.
with. It's art.
You
It
can
really is.
express a part of
It's
yourself.
like Broadway, and
But sexier.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's
your
a lot less gay than Broadway.
yeah.
I'm looking at you.
Well, it's your alter ego, and that's ultimately why I do this, because I have to release that part of me. So definitely dressing up and experimenting with different kinds of outfits. I mean, it's all
You feel-
part of it. It's
Yeah.
fashion, it's art, and art is music. So it all goes
So
together.
you feel like when you're in a costume, kind of, you're almost not you're like a different part of you.
well, I'm me, but I'm
A superhero.
expressing that side of me that I keep locked down.
Yeah, Kevin, you can't go
Yeah.
walking down the street in liquid latex.
I bet if I ran the world, you could.
Well, you can. You could. What you could do is you could pair like a latex skirt with like a regular vintage T-shirt.
Girl, you couldn't pair a latex skirt with anything on the street. You would get
In New
attacked.
York, in
Oh,
New York, you
You
could.
get away with anything. They just assume you're crazy. You get away
You're
with that.
right. LA's a little different. In New York, like if you're going out at night, walking around and meatpacking, like that could work. But I understand what you're saying. In LA, no one walks, so that wouldn't make sense. You might be thought of something else.
Yeah, I'd be like, how much, baby? I'll pay.
What, you said meatpacking. What is that? Your nickname for Dennis?
No.
No, I know it's a district. It's a
neighborhood in New
neighborhood. I know the guy. A lot of good clubs there. So then now I'm curious because here you are, Playboy. You've got this music career that is getting very hot right now.
Thank you.
Video has been viewed millions of times. What about posing naked? Where does that fall on the list of things that you would potentially want to do?
Well,
And
I mean,
we could pencil you in about 3 minutes.
down the line, if that was to present itself,
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I would think about it at that time. It would really depend on what I was doing at that time in my
Mm-hmm.
life, to make that decision. But obviously, it would only be with Playboy.
Right.
Oh, for
Nobody
sure.
else.
If we went, let me ask you this: if we went through your phone right now, and I'm not saying that we have someone doing that currently in the back, but we should be, would we find any naked pictures you've taken of yourself?
Well, every now and then, I think maybe I've taken a snapshot like in the bathtub just for fun. So
What's
maybe
more fun than that? Nothing's more fun
Bubble
than that.
bath.
Yeah.
It's risky and sexy. Imagine if you dropped that phone.
Oh my gosh, I always
She lives dangerously.
I'm always
Yeah.
emailing in the bathtub. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, listen, everyone can contact the lovely Cara Quici on Twitter, and she got her own name. Go figure, huh? And that's CaraQuici.
There you
find her
go.
there on Twitter.
Thank you.
And you can look for the video. It's online. You can find it.
The single's called Fight.
Fight, find it there. It's a song that everyone knows and loves, and you get to see a beautiful blonde
Yeah,
woman and
this is just
very scantily.
Way sexier.
Are, that,
Thank
are
you.
you all natural? You very hot body.
Yes.
That's all natural.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yes.
Yeah, you're banging.
When did
Oh,
you?
thank you.
When did you know you were hot? What age did you
Oh,
realize? Stop! Don't be modest. You know you're hot. You wouldn't put this dress on if you didn't think you were. When do you realize it? When do you look in the mirror? Like is
You're
it,
like, yeah, I got it. There is an age that we have that epiphany.
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if that sounds silly or not, but I just don't.
you
I
don't have
know.
friends that are like, oh, you're too hot to hang out with us. You're bringing us down. No.
I don't have a lot of girlfriends. I tried to.
That's how you know
That's
you're
how
hot.
you know you're
That's
so
how you
hot.
know.
I tried to.
Because girls don't want to be next to you and
Yeah.
suffer by comparison.
I try to have them, and then sometimes it doesn't work out, and I don't know why. But
because you're so hot.
thank you.
Would
but
you like to
now
be my girlfriend? couple of girlfriends just sitting around talking?
I have a few bestie gay friends, and they're my girlfriends. So
A lot of Andrea, I know I don't resemble Dennis Rodman in any way, but I do.
Not at all.
But if you look at my nostrils, they're very Dennis Rodman-esque.
Well, you do have
Look at these. Look at these
robust
things.
nostrils.
You knew that at all?
Flare them a little bit,
Look at
Kev. Flare. There you go.
Could
I
you,
see it, I
is that
see
the part? I mean, if you had to pick a physical attribute of Dennis you like, is it the nostrils?
I think she alluded to his big,
No.
huge, manly hand.
I'm just going to sit here and flare my nostrils until I get some love. All right. Everyone, go listen. It's a great song. You did a wonderful job with it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
to be
the
honest,
video's great.
I wanted to hate it. I did want to hate it at first because I go, oh, come on. A beautiful woman's going to cover Beastie Boys. How dare she? But it's very good.
thank you. I
like it.
appreciate that.
So check out the video. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's a good
There's
song.
2 versions. There's one on Vivo, and that's the one that has about 2 million views, and then the alternate version with Dennis is on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
So there's 2 different places: Vivo.com and YouTube.com.
So Dennis is
Awesome.
hurting, and he's not wearing any latex for a change, right?
No.
Okay. Just the latex is on you. Check
He
it out.
probably has though.
And come back when the next song comes out. You're always welcome here.
Oh, thank
Yes.
Absolutely.
you.
And when you decide you're ready to pose naked, you're even more welcome
Oh,
here.
thank you.
If you don't look like Cara Quici, you're probably not coming in here to promote a song. I'll just put it
No,
that way.
we're very selective about who we come in.